Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure very soon we will witness the Vice President.
DJ Mosbee.
Girlfriend pay. Nice one coming from OGB. Ogiti Brown, senior man. The church of Nano Bay, Michael and Every, Michael and Nana. That's right. You better girlfriend pay. Nane. Nana Ben wants some making. Nana kwame bediako. Baso bediako no kuno bediero. Was a son yamum basa nyanga chaka. Ebusia for a fruna near bie. Enya grokra. Enya good year nearby. See a bedie. Aye. Epacho face mask. Second badge abaso. First badge ne buy na na kwame bediako na aka cheddar. Hey! Then I'm sitting I can move a fool. Hey! Me pachopi. Ya kone ni eba ne say. Second face. Yenya bieso. Nana kwame bediako. Was Obama Vice President. Na bedia chire ebi sampani say tesun kwanante. Na onko here. Obeyi. Eni akacha ne say. Yene ne kai nyina sawayo. Ya kacha ne say Obama ya dia. Nana kwame bediako na sumu mmeresa yi no. Na sumu nya dinza wole. Wonsisi na so sa mampa. Enti watie. Ya kacha ne say pe girlfriend pe. Ebi say eya na wode ye. Enti abusia nana kwame bediako. Eyi na bedia chire. Ohima Maryam edini eto aso ne de. Ebe mo hwe video no enkwa wieye no wankasa wagete. No one samanyin, me penanyin. Oyam penika for yenya Vice President. Ebusia. Sani aji yepa. Ebisa. Oduman kuma bo ade no. Ohwe di no unza dabi. Ense so beri man kontena. Enti no. Oyi enfim pare ko. Eno ode bo besia kan ya ho. Na kwan bedi akuhu se. BM no free ba ye. Enti se onu ye beri man dia. Let's say on my beer. Enuti new force. Yareba new force. Ye catch ramusi yaba. Ni yaba. Enuti yabedi a chire yoba. Na video no ebia wanya bia hwe. Ebi se bra eba bonten no wada. Na memenda na mani tete ho. Enti sabre me de besomo. Me ba cho hwe video na drop a comment. Chire wadwen se ne osi hu ne masifa ye. Yabedi a chire no de na unim fa no ho. Okasa wie ye de na hu ye de na hote ye de na honhom na okra ka chire wo. The new force. Yes se wiom. So te ase. Hey! So mama dia. Girlfriend pay. Ebusian kwede no na twe akonwa be pono. Bo Fred enso na bada se enwuma ede ye tefi ni wura no. E ba chaw me the video ne be so wo be se din komo 0547511900 0547511900 Ken Wasti wasante achimhwediem one okay from pon me chacha monyina betiefo mahwefo me da mo ase bi samukusu follow Mosbee TV GH me ba chaw me ankasa wo hwe mi bi ni de ne obo a ebe mama motuam aye me de eye Mosbee yenhwe video no na ebe sa besisi a
the new force movement, and I chose a place as the Ashanti region, whilst we are on the tour to unveil the next phase of the new 6. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure very soon we will witness the Vice President. I know that this particular event was supposed to be a little bit different from it is now, but as always, I would still manage to come and overcome the challenge and make the best out of this. Today is a very special day for me. As you all know, when we started this movement, sometime 7th November last year, a lot of people had their doubts. For the youth of this country have stood behind me and believed in the vision. They have, of course, followed my dream, my vision that this country needs a change in leadership, a change in governance, a change in development, a change for Ghana and the people of Ghana. And I believe today is the day that is starting. I want to use this moment to thank Ghanaians and all the people that have played a role in the past 8 months of this campaign that we started. And of course the EC also for making sure that we appeared on the ballot. We're very grateful for the democratic constitution in this country. Although we know that it needs to be advanced and upgraded, the youth of this country were here to do so. I pray that the good God gives us strength, knowledge, understanding, and courage to be able to move this country forward. And forward as we go, we will keep going. I want to thank all Ghanaians once again for their genuine support. And I pledge myself to serve this nation. If God gives us the chance, we will work for you, we will serve you, and we will be here for you. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am very honored to introduce to you a powerhouse of expertise and leadership. With over 2 decades of remarkable contributions in finance, academia, and public service. As senior manager at the Securities and Exchange Commission, she helped shape the nation's financial landscape through strategic oversight of investments, licensing of capital market operators, and the development of critical regulations. Her role in training market operators and educating investors places her at the forefront of financial development. With academic papers written on macroeconomics and finance in emerging market economies, financial access and economic development, exchange rate forecasting in the West African Monetary Zone, just to mention a few, it is safe to say that she is a finance colossus. The incoming VIP commands a global perspective on finance, underscored by her participation in international conferences from Singapore to South Africa. Whether it's reshaping policies, advancing financial education, or contributing to groundbreaking research, she stands as an indomitable force, driving both Ghana and Africa towards financial inclusion and economic resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you Dr. Maryam Esaka Krisi. Thank you.
take the fifth? I need my glasses. Where's the lady? She has my hand. The one who brought the speech, she has my hand back. My glasses are in there. Where is she? Can I take the mask?
So, are you ready, Ghana? Well, let's unveil the first of the new 6 and the second to be unveiled from the new force. Ghana, help me welcome Mrs. Dr. Maryam Esaka Christie.
Okay. Good evening, Your Excellency, our presidential candidate, Nana Kwame Bediako, honorable members of the new force, distinguished guests, fellow citizens and friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I stand before you today with profound humility, immense gratitude, and a strong sense of duty as I accept the nomination as the vice presidential candidate of the new force for the upcoming elections. This nomination is more than just an honor. It is a responsibility I accept on behalf of all Ghanaians who are yearning for real change, for a future built on hope, and for a leadership that works for all. To our presidential candidate, Nana Kwame Bediako, I want to express my deepest appreciation for your confidence in me. Your leadership, bold vision, and passion for the future of our country are truly inspiring, and I'm deeply honored to join you on this journey. Together, we will embark on a journey of transformation, and I'm humbled to stand by your side as we bring forth the change our people desperately need. To the members of the new force, I'm honored to be part of this movement. You represent the collective will of Ghanaians seeking new leadership, one that can deliver real results and not just promises. This nomination is not just about me, who stands before you. It is about the collective mission we have embraced to bring transformation to our nation. It is about a shared mission to restore hope, rebuild our economy, and renew our nation. Fellow Ghanaians, we find ourselves at a critical point in our nation's economy and history. Our economy remains fragile. The Ghanaian cedi continues to depreciate and has lost more than 50% of its value against major international currencies in recent years, fueling inflation, draining our foreign reserves, and further compounding the economic crisis. Today, Ghanaians are struggling to make ends meet, as prices of everyday goods have skyrocketed and businesses are grappling with higher costs and fewer opportunities. We cannot talk about the state of our economy without addressing the government's inability to manage public finances effectively. Fiscal deficits continue to widen, driven by excessive public spending and inadequate revenue generation. Ghana's tax to GDP ratio remains far below the regional average, a clear sign of weak fiscal governance. Corruption and poor fiscal management have become the norm, allowing for the accumulation of arrears even while efforts to clear previous ones falter. Today, our debt to GDP ratio has skyrocketed to over 70%, putting immense pressure on our future and that of generations to come. All these have culminated to investors and our poor pensioners being subjected to the domestic debt exchange program to restructure 137 billion Ghana cedis of domestic debt, which has done more harm than good. Fiscal uncertainty, loss of confidence in the government, our capital markets, and the banking sector. The Bank of Ghana has been forced to raise interest rates to 27% as inflation continues to spiral out of control. Inflation has consistently exceeded the central bank's target range of 6% to 10% and is eroding the livelihoods of everyday Ghanaians. Utility prices are rising